The watch on the wrist of a man over 60 sends a signal before he opens his mouth, but not the signal most men think it sends. It is not about the price. It is not about the brand. It is about one specific quality that the correct watch at any price point produces, and that the incorrect watch at any price point destroys. The most important watch decision of all three budget levels is the last one. Do not skip ahead. After 60, the watch is the one accessory that is visible at the wrist every time a man moves, gestures, or shakes a hand. It is seen more frequently than the shoe, more closely than the belt, and more often than the pocket square. Three budget levels: $30, $100, $300 on this channel. Classic menswear for men over 60 who want to look sharp without overcomplicating it. No trends, just what works. In this video, the right watch for men over 60 at every budget. $30, $100, $300, what to look for, what to avoid, and the one thing all three levels share. The $30 watch. The budget that most men assume cannot produce a watch worth wearing. It can, provided two specific criteria are met: case diameter under 40 millimeters, leather strap in tan, cognac, or brown. A case over 42 millimeters reads as a sports or fashion watch, neither of which sits correctly under the blazer sleeve. Now here is the part nobody talks about. The leather strap on a $30 watch is more important than the watch itself. The strap connects the watch to the leather family, to the cognac belt and the brown leather shoe, and this is where most men get it completely wrong at the $30 level. They either buy a large case sports watch, incorrect for the blazer occasion, or they keep the factory rubber or metal bracelet, rather than swapping to a leather strap. Case diameter 36 to 40 millimeters. Simple dial, no racing subdials, no digital complications. Silver or gold tone case rather than black. Leather strap already attached or replaceable for under $10. These specifications are findable at $30 from many retailers. Takeaway: the $30 watch that works. Case under 40 millimeters, simple dial, leather strap in tan or cognac. The $30 watch that does not work, large case, sports complications, rubber or metal bracelet. The price point is not the limitation. The specification is what determines whether the watch produces the correct signal. And once the $30 watch is understood, the $100 watch is where the specification becomes easier to meet, and where one specific additional quality becomes available that changes the watch's visible impact at the sleeve. The $100 watch, where the specification becomes easier to find, and one additional quality becomes available that the $30 watch rarely provides. The $100 watch, the specification met more easily, one additional quality. The $100 watch. At this price point, the two core specifications, case under 40 millimeters, leather strap in the warm family, are met far more reliably and in a wider range of designs. Here is what the slim case profile does specifically for a man over 60. The thick watch case, 12 to 14 millimeters, lifts the blazer sleeve at the wrist and creates a visible bulk beneath the fabric. This is correct for sports and dive watches. It is incorrect for the blazer occasion. Now here is the part nobody talks about. At $100, the leather strap quality also improves meaningfully. Genuine leather at this price point wears more naturally against the wrist, develops a patina over time, and holds the strap holes without cracking after 6 months. And this is where most men get it completely wrong at the $100 level. They spend the $100 on a watch with a larger case, more complications, or a stainless steel bracelet, because more visible features seem like better value for more money. They are not. Brands to look for at $100. Many Japanese movement brands produce slim, classic watches at $80 to $120 with genuine leather straps and case diameters in the 36 to 40 millimeter range. Takeaway: the $100 watch adds one critical quality to the $30 specification: a slim case profile under 10 millimeters. This slim profile disappears under the blazer sleeve correctly, appears at the cuff cleanly, and reads as classic rather than casual. And once the $100 watch is understood, the $300 watch is where the final quality becomes available. The quality that no lower price point reliably produces, but that every man over 60 will notice every time he puts it on. The $300 watch. The final quality. The one no lower price point reliably produces, and the one every man over 60 notices every time the watch is on the wrist. The $300 watch. The final quality. Worth understanding before spending. The $300 watch. At this price point, all three specifications are met reliably and in a wide range of correct designs. Case under 40 millimeters, slim profile under 10 millimeters, genuine leather strap in the warm family, a watch is worn daily, mineral crystal, used in watches under $150, scratches visibly after 6 to 12 months of daily wear. The scratches diffuse the light through the crystal and make the dial appear older and less defined. Now here is the part nobody talks about. The $300 watch with sapphire crystal, a slim case, and a genuine leather strap maintained correctly lasts 15 to 20 years. Divided over 15 years, it costs $20 per year. And this is where most men get it completely wrong at the $300 level. They spend the $300 on a watch with a brand name rather than a sapphire crystal, prioritizing the logo on the dial over the crystal protecting it. What to look for at $300? Sapphire crystal, confirmed in the specifications, not assumed, case diameter 36 to 40 millimeters, case thickness under 10 millimeters, ideally under 8, simple dial with no unnecessary complications. Takeaway: the $300 watch adds one critical quality to the $100 specification: sapphire crystal. The scratch-resistant glass that keeps the watch looking new for 15 years rather than scratched after 12 months. And once all three price points are understood, the one quality that the correct watch produces at every price level, the quality that no price point can guarantee on its own, becomes clear. And once all three price points are understood, the one quality the correct watch produces at every level, the quality no price point can guarantee on its own, becomes clear. The one non-negotiable. The same at $30 as at $300. The detail that completes the outfit at any budget. Here is the one quality that the correct watch produces at every price level: $30, $100, or $300. Connection. Here is what the leather thread looks like assembled. Slim watch on a tan leather strap, visible at the cuff when the blazer sleeve moves. Cognac belt at the waist, visible above the trouser line. Brown leather Oxford at the foot, visible at every step. All three warm. All three in conversation. Now here is the part nobody talks about. The watch is the only leather piece in the family visible every time the man moves. The belt is mostly hidden by the jacket. The shoe is seen when walking, but the watch is seen at every handshake, every gesture, constantly throughout every social occasion. And this is where most men get it completely wrong at every price level. The strap rule for every price level. Whatever was spent on the watch, $30, $100, or $300, the strap must be in the warm leather family: tan, cognac, or warm brown. If the watch arrived on a rubber strap or a metal bracelet, the strap must be replaced. Takeaway: the one quality all three price levels share: connection. The tan or cognac leather strap connecting the watch to the leather family at the belt and the shoe. This connection is producible at $30, at $100, and at $300. And once the leather family connection is understood, the specific wearing details, how the watch sits at the cuff, how it appears under the blazer sleeve, and the one mistake most men make when actually wearing the watch, become the final refinements. The correct position of the watch on the wrist. The watch face on the inside of the wrist, facing the man wearing it, is the classic position and the correct one for a smart casual occasion. At a smart casual occasion with a blazer, the shirt cuff should be visible below the blazer sleeve by approximately 1/4 to 1/2 inch. The watch sits under the shirt cuff, face visible just below the edge when the arm is at rest. Now here is the part nobody talks about. The watch should sit loosely enough on the wrist to allow the cuff reveal, appearing below the cuff at rest, the strap visible when the arm moves. And this is where most men get it completely wrong with wearing. They push the watch above the shirt cuff, wearing it on the bare wrist above the cuff line because it feels more visible and more comfortable. Above the cuff is correct for casual occasions without a blazer, the watch and the seasonal occasion. In spring and summer, when lighter fabrics mean the blazer sleeve sits differently at the wrist, the watch reveal may need adjustment. A lighter linen or cotton linen blazer sleeve moves more freely and reveals the watch more frequently. Clean the leather strap monthly with a soft cloth and a small amount of leather conditioner, the same conditioner used on the shoes. This prevents cracking, keeps the color consistent with the belt and the shoe, and ensures the leather family remains coherent at all 3 points. Budget $30. Slim case under 40 millimeters, leather strap replacement if needed, simple dial. Budget $100. Slim case under 10 millimeters, genuine leather strap, simple dial. Picture this. A man over 60 at a smart casual occasion. He reaches across the table to shake a hand. The blazer sleeve rides slightly upward. The shirt cuff appears below the sleeve. And just below the cuff edge, the slim watch face, the tan leather strap, warm, classic. Takeaway: 3 price points, 3 levels of specification. 1 non-negotiable. The warm leather strap, tan, cognac, or brown, connecting the watch to the leather family at every price point. Slim case, simple dial, correct wearing position under the cuff, the leather thread from wrist to belt to shoe. And once all 3 price points and the wearing details are clear, the decision of which level to spend at becomes simple, and the answer is not always the most expensive one. The $30 watch is the correct starting point for the man who does not currently own a slim watch with a leather strap and who wants to understand what the leather family connection produces at the wrist before committing to a higher price point. Buy the $30 watch. The $100 watch is the correct level for the man who has worn the $30 watch and confirmed that the slim leather strap connection produces the result he wants, and who now wants a version that is thinner at the wrist, more reliable in quality, and whose leather strap will last 3 to 5 years rather than needing replacement. The $300 watch is the correct level for the man who has confirmed the value of the leather family connection at the wrist and wants the version that will be on that wrist every morning for 15 years without showing the wear of daily use. The sapphire crystal, the slim case. Now here is the part nobody talks about. The decision of which price point to start at is less important than the decision to have a slim watch with a leather strap at all. The watch that most men over 60 already own that is the wrong watch for the blazer occasion. The chunky sports watch, case over 42 millimeters, rubber strap, multiple subdials or digital displays, correct for sport, incorrect for the blazer sleeve, it lifts the sleeve at the wrist. Own a slim watch with a leather strap? Connect it to the belt and shoe leather. Does not own one? Start at $30, case under 40 millimeters, leather strap replacement if needed. Confirmed the result after 3 months? Move to $100 for the slim profile and genuine leather. Takeaway. 3 price points. $30. Slim case, leather strap. Start here if no slim watch is currently owned. $100. Slim case profile under 10 millimeters. Genuine leather strap. The watch that feels like an investment. Here is the final truth about the watch after 60. The most impressive watch in any room is not the most expensive one, not the loudest watch, the most connected one, not the most features, the slimmest profile, not the most expensive strap, the warmest leather. These 3 decisions, specification, leather family, correct wearing position, produce the watch signal that every correctly assembled outfit requires at the wrist. Which price point are you starting at? Drop it in the comments. The one that surprises most men, the one they never expected to produce the same visible result, is almost always the $30 watch with the leather strap replacement. What was yours? Subscribe for straight, practical style advice for men who value confidence over trends. Next video, 5 spring outfits every man over 60 should master.